What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna do some ab work. That's gonna go on a little bit later. I'm actually just finished eating, so I need to let that go down. Was gonna have a real talk moment with you guys, but I think I'm gonna push some of these off till we get closer to last week. They're just more. They pertain more to the program, and it'll kind of connect better with you at that point. I had some sinus issues. I don't know what's going on, but anyways. Doing good. Just giving you guys a quick update. I'm doing good. I think towards the end of this round here, I'm trying to cut back on the carbs a little bit. And by that, I just mean for like a day, because I've been too lazy about cooking. But from what you see behind, I am fixing that situation. So I'll be back on normal carbs tomorrow. Today, I didn't plan well, so I didn't have food. But what else is going on with me? Sinus issues like crazy. That's about it, guys. You know, one thing I will say, read over those nutrition guides. I've gone through one run through of the P90X2 nutrition guide, and I'll probably do another one just to make sure I got it in, I know what I'm doing, and I don't have to keep referring to it every 5 minutes. But for some of you that don't have that nutritional experience background where you've done this kind of thing before, it might be a good idea to do a couple runs through the manual. And that way you get a good idea of what you're supposed to be doing. And that way you get the best results out of it. Don't waste your time doing this stuff. What else? I swore I had topics to talk about today. Apparently not. I was thinking about this the other day. I had some people come in that had never tried P90X. Some newbies to P90X. And it just, kind of grounded me a little bit. It reminded me of where I started. Because I know when I started, I was basically at their level. I couldn't do plyometrics at all, and it was just nice to remind you kind of where you are. You go through this journey and you get to a certain level, and you realize that you never remember what it was like in the beginning, how hard things were in the beginning, the endurance levels you had in the beginning. I've mentioned this before, but I went from doing no cardio for almost serious cardio for almost a year. And going into something like plyometrics is going to kick your ass. And it reminded me of where I started. And it was a little bit of I guess a little bit of motivation for me going into P90X2. It reminded me that I'm going into the mindset of P90X2 that it will be as difficult as P90X1. I am expecting to be sore as hell. I described my first 2 weeks of P90X as being hit by a bus. That's how sore I was. And I expect that from P90X2. And so, seeing them struggle with it though, and seeing how I do with plyometrics now, even though I've been doing cardio for this session, reminds me that although it's going to be difficult, although it's going to be hard, it'll give me a little bit of a drive to remember that I will surpass this and I will go and become faster and stronger, and I'll be able to do those things more efficiently. From what I've seen of P90X2, which I promised myself I wasn't going to look at the workouts themselves until I went and did it. I wanted to have an impromptu, no expectations look at the program and on the workouts. That way I can really get my ideas well put together during the workout. But when I'm in there kind of getting broken down and retrained, I'll have a good idea or not a good idea, but I'll actually be slightly more motivated knowing that, I came from here and I'm here now. Let's take this to the next level. It's just progression. Everything is. But that's it, guys. I mean, that's kind of what you have to realize is that this is hard. This is a hard program. It's P90X. It's Power 90 Extreme. But at the end of the day, if you stick with it, if you are tough mentally and physically with yourself, you will get to a point where it is easier, and you will get great results if you're doing everything you're supposed to. But you'll find out that you're much stronger than you think you were, and you will actually surpass or even get to the point where it becomes too easy for you. You'll find yourself getting weighted vests or more weight or whatever. I'm cooking, so that's my cue. We'll see you guys tomorrow for legs and back. Enjoy your night, guys.